They had a lot of pressure. On them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
6 on the shot clock. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, he really could have fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid finish for the layup. Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides of this one.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Monroe. Henson comes in for Parker. Garrett Bayless is checked in for Damian Inglis. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Mr. Incredible. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continue to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Craig Monroe. He's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Parker comes in for Henson. Damian Inglis has checked in for Jared Bayless. And it's Mr. Incredible in for Carter Williams. Iguodala kicks to Spates, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Shoots from the high post, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Iguodala.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Here is Mr. Incredible. 24 points for him. For the 3, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Green. He has 7. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another 3 for Golden State.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Here's Ball. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Mr. Incredible's got 30. Warriors trail by 3. Spates kicks to Livingston. And another 3 for Golden State.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
A perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's got a nice bounce in his step to start.
Middleton to pass the ball. Ring shot on the way, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Spates. Green dishes to Spates. From deep, Iguodala. Can't get it to go. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Barbosa. Harrison Barnes is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Curry in at the 1.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
The Warriors trailing. Picked off in midair. Monroe, the pass to Ball. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum. That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And again, Milwaukee with the triple. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end. And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Parker kicks to Monroe. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And here we go with Barbosa. Heading to the hoop. Trying to get open is Iguodala. And there's Barbosa. That's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball, the pass to Monroe. Parker kicks to Inglis. Here's Ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Mr. Incredible's got 44.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
It's Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Ball. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, lead.
Well, Milwaukee last year became just the 9th team in NBA history to go from Greg being the worst in the league to a playoff team.
Unbelievable what they accomplished, and they had a tough matchup in the first round.
As you said, guys, I mean, the Bucks struggled early in their series against the Bulls. They got the momentum and forced a game 6, but then were blown out at home to end the series. Ended up losing by 54. That's right, 54. Wow.
Passes the ball. Releases. And another basket for Milwaukee. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bucks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And as you said, the Bucks lost on their home floor. One thing about that series is the Bucks introduced their new logo. They gave away free playoff tickets to anyone that turned in their old red gear. Not a bad deal in my book. Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
The feed now to Middleton. Monroe dishes to Parker. Inglis passes the ball. Powered down with both hands.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Jabari Parker is a rookie, drafted number 2 overall behind Andrew Wiggins. Clark, there was much debate about which of these players, which of these prospects would be better NBA players. What do you think?
Well, I think both showed they're very capable of being stars in the league. Parker got off to a great start, averaging 30 minutes a game until, unfortunately, he had ACL injury. And Wiggins, conversely, went on to have a big-time season, winning Rookie of the Year.
Thompson, he's checked in for Steph Curry. Rush with the steal. Parker with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Pass to Inglis. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Thompson. He was all alone on that one. Mr. Incredible's got 60.
And when you compare Wiggins and Parker, really two different types of players. I mean, Wiggins has that unmatchable athleticism. Parker beats you with an incredible skill and passion. Also, tremendous maturity for such a young player.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warriors trail by 5. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut, and it's Livingston in for Ian Clark.
And, you know, going back to Parker versus Wiggins, guys, I mean, that debate could last a long time. Both guys have the look of perennial all-stars. It could be the number of championship rings that ultimately separates them.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Non-stop scoring machine here. Good on the shot.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Green. The Bucks shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
2 shots. That one. Falls, so he hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Lets it go from deep, and Spates with the basket on the assist by Livingston. Livingston's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Ball. Cans the tough leaner from the outside. 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, they're paying attention to the boards, and that's a good thing. When you're trying to get ahead and stay ahead, it often comes down to a few key possessions. Any extra rebounds you can get is a big difference. I like their intensity out there.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
The way they were getting rain on from 3, they're lucky to still be in this. In some cases, it was shooters making contested shots, but in others, it was defenders leaving shooters wide open. You can't do that. Bottom line, their perimeter defense was lax, and that needs to change, and that's a fact. What was rhyming, Ernie?
And that'll do it for now, as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far. With no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Monroe is out there at Jabari Parker. Then there's Mr. Incredible. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Inglis in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Steps back and fires. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead. And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. And remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Warriors trail by 4. To the inside. Outside for Curry. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
And so here is Golden State following the 3 by Milwaukee. And it's the Bucks on the break. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half. What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get. And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a